Did you know the average person in the UK spends thousands each year on unplanned purchases? It's not just a few pounds here and there. These small, seemingly harmless decisions add up to a staggering amount over time. That's money slipping away, money that could pay off debt, boost your savings, or fund a dream holiday. Imagine the opportunities lost, the stress added, and the goals delayed, all because of spending you barely remember making. We're not talking about the odd chocolate bar or a single coffee on the go. It's the pattern of repeated, unplanned spending that quietly drains your bank account. We're talking about a serious chunk of your income vanishing on things you didn't intend to buy. Over a year, these purchases can total more than you'd ever expect. Online shopping and clever marketing make it easier than ever to spend without thinking. With just a few taps, you can buy almost anything, anytime, anywhere. Companies design their systems to trigger your impulses. One-click checkouts, flash sales, and targeted ads all push you to buy now, not later. These tactics are carefully crafted to make spending feel effortless and urgent. Imagine what you could do with an extra $2,000 or $3,000 at the end of the year. That could mean a family holiday, a new car, or a big boost to your savings account. That's what many lose to impulse spending. It's money that could have been invested in your dreams, but instead, it's gone in an instant. It's not just about missing out on big goals, it's about trading your future security for a fleeting buzz. The emotional cost can be just as real as the financial one. The first step to change? Recognize the scale of the problem. Take a close look at your spending habits and see where your money is really going. This isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. When you know the truth, you can make better choices and take back control. Impulse spending is a real drain on your resources. It chips away at your financial stability, often without you even noticing. By understanding how much is at stake, you can start to fight back and put your money where it matters most, your future. Every pound you save is a step closer to your goals. Let's see how impulse buying really works and how you can stop it. The power to change your financial story is in your hands. Impulse buying is any purchase you didn't plan for, driven by emotion, not logic. Think of popping into the shop for milk and leaving with a basket of extras. That's impulse buying. It's triggered by urges, sales, stress, or just seeing something you want. Retailers know how to provoke these feelings with store layouts, online ads, and limited time deals. Impulse buys aren't always small. It could be a $5 coffee or a $500 gadget you never intended to buy. The key is lack of planning, not price. Start noticing your own habits. Ask, did I plan to buy this today? Awareness is your secret weapon. Spot the impulse before it happens. Once you see it, you can pause, breathe, and make a conscious choice. That's how you regain control over your spending. Meet Sarah, a dedicated teacher whose small impulse buys spiraled into nearly $10,000 of debt. Like many of us, she never imagined that a few innocent purchases could snowball into something so overwhelming. Her story is more common than you might think. After tough days at school, she'd unwind by shopping online for a little pick-me-up. Just a top here, a pair of shoes there, maybe a new gadget or two. It was her way of treating herself, a small reward for getting through the week. It felt harmless at first, almost like a harmless habit. But the purchases added up, quietly stacking one on top of another, until the total was far more than she realized. Soon she found herself only able to make the minimum payments on her credit card each month. The balance never seemed to shrink, no matter how hard she tried. Interest piled on relentlessly, and her debt grew quietly in the background, almost invisible, until it became impossible to ignore. The weight of it started to affect her sleep and her mood. The real shock came when she was denied a loan for a new car she desperately needed to get to work. Suddenly, her financial choices had real-life consequences she couldn't escape. Her credit report revealed the truth. Years of small, impulsive buys had snowballed into a mountain of debt. It wasn't one big mistake, but hundreds of tiny ones. There were no luxury holidays, no designer bags, just everyday spending, unchecked and unnoticed. It was the little things, the daily habits, that did the most damage. The thrill of buying was always short-lived, a fleeting moment of happiness. But the debt stuck around for years, casting a shadow over her life and her future plans. To break free, Sarah had to cut up her cards, stick to a strict budget, and work weekends for 2 years just to clear her debt. It took sacrifice, discipline, and a lot of hard lessons. Her story is a warning. Impulse spending isn't harmless. It can cost you your financial future, your peace of mind, and even your opportunities. Mastering your impulses isn't just about saving money. It's about protecting your life choices, your dreams, and your sense of security. Don't let small habits become big problems. Every little decision counts, and it's never too late to change course. Let's look at how to break the cycle, so you can take control before it's too late. Here's a powerful tool, the 30-day rule. When you want to buy something non-essential over a set amount, say 30, write it down and wait 30 days. No buying, just waiting. This pause separates emotional wants from real needs. After 30 days, ask, do I still want it? Did I manage without it? Often the urge is gone. If you still want it and can afford it, buy it, guilt-free. If not, cross it off. This isn't about deprivation, it's about making conscious choices. Use a list on your fridge or a notes app to track your wants. The 30-day rule is your first line of defense against impulse spending. Try it today and see how much you save. To control your spending, you need to know your triggers. Is it boredom, stress, or certain friends that make you spend? Think about your last 5 unplanned purchases. Where were you? How did you feel? Who were you with? Maybe it's marketing emails or scrolling social media that set you off. Once you spot your triggers, you can plan around them. If boredom is the problem, find a free hobby. If it's stress, try exercise or mindfulness. Unsubscribe from tempting emails and unfollow accounts that make you want to buy. Don't wait for the urge. Dismantle the situations that create it. By understanding your triggers, you make smarter choices without relying on willpower alone. Take control of your environment and your spending will follow. Now, let's arm you with practical tactics to take control of your finances. First, make it harder to spend. Unlink your cards from online accounts. This simple step can prevent impulsive purchases. The extra step gives you time to reconsider. It's a moment to ask yourself if you really need that item. Always shop with a written list, online or in-store. This helps you stay focused and avoid unnecessary purchases. Buy only what's on it. Stick to your list to avoid impulse buys. Use cash for problem areas like lunches or small daily expenses. When the cash runs out, you stop spending. It's a physical limit that helps you manage your budget. Cash feels more real than tapping a card, making you more mindful of your spending habits. Use budgeting apps to track your spending in real time. These apps can provide insights into your spending patterns. Instant notifications and spending summaries keep you accountable. They remind you of your financial goals. When you see you've spent $100 on takeaways this month, it's easier to say no to the next one. Awareness is key. These tools help you stay on track, even when your emotions try to take over. They act as a buffer against impulsive decisions. Combine these tactics with your awareness of triggers and the 30-day rule. This means waiting 30 days before making a big purchase. The more barriers you put between you and impulse spending, the more you'll save. It's about creating a mindful spending environment. Make these habits part of your daily routine. Consistency is key to financial success. Want to build real wealth? Pay yourself first. Instead of saving what's left at the end of the month, move money to savings or investments as soon as you get paid. Automate it with a standing order, $50, $100, whatever you can afford. This guarantees you save every month, building your financial safety net. You'll naturally adjust your spending to what's left in your account. Paying yourself first is the ultimate act of financial discipline. It's how you build an emergency fund, save for big goals, and invest for your future. Out of sight, out of mind, so you're less tempted to spend. Make this your top financial habit. Your future self will thank you. Financial discipline is like building muscle. It takes time and practice. Don't overhaul everything at once. Start small, unsubscribe from marketing emails, or use the 30-day rule for one purchase this week. Celebrate small wins. Every time you resist an impulse buy, you're getting stronger. Positive reinforcement rewires your brain to enjoy saving, not just spending. Setbacks will happen. If you slip up, don't give up. Learn from it and move on. Progress isn't a straight line. It's about making more good choices than bad ones over time. Be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. Analyze what triggered your slip and plan for next time. Each conscious choice is a rep for your financial muscle. Over time, what feels hard now will become second nature. Keep going. Consistency is key. You're building habits that last a lifetime. You've taken the first step by learning about impulse spending and how to fight it. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one small change to start today. Whether it's unsubscribing from emails, trying the 30-day rule, or setting up a savings transfer, the key is to begin. Momentum builds with action. You're not alone. Join a community for support, accountability, and shared tips. Together, we can build stronger financial habits and celebrate every win. Subscribe to our newsletter for more advice and encouragement. Your journey to financial freedom starts now, one smart decision at a time.